Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out this Friday, November 17th, the highly anticipated sequel to Battlefront. And if you've been following the game, if you're a fan of the game, if you're looking forward to it, if you've pre-ordered it, or any of the above, I'm sure you've heard about the ongoing saga of the Star Wars Battlefront 2 microtransactions. It's kind of been its own Star Wars trilogy. So it started a couple of weeks ago where EA came out and said that they've been listening to the fans and they've changed up the progression system, and basically they've made lots of changes to their loot crates and to the availability of star cards in the loot crates, and that they have removed the most rare star cards from the loot crates. And then just recently last week, it came out again that although they did make these changes, there's still such a huge pay to win system in Star Wars Battlefront 2, because basically you can purchase as many loot crates as you want and you can attach any star cards and then upgrade your character and then easily upgrade those star cards just by spending money and purchasing the star cards through loot crates. And recently we found out that many of the wanted heroes and the highest heroes like Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader are going to be locked behind a paywall, an absurd paywall that you would have to pay real world money in all reality to get, or you'd have to spend hours and hours and hours grinding it out to unlock these heroes. So all of this came to a head last night when EA came out on Reddit and made a comment defending locking the heroes behind the paywall. This is what they had to say. The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for costs, we selected initial values based upon data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before launch. Among other things, we're looking at average per player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion the community has put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make changes and monitor community feedback and update everyone as soon and as often as we can. Now, this quickly became the most downvoted comment in Reddit history. At the time of recording this video, the comment has received negative 521,000 points. And if you're not familiar with the Reddit point system, basically points are taking the amount of upvotes and subtracting it by the amount of downvotes, and that's the many points you have. So it is by far the most downvoted comment in Reddit history, which is absolutely crazy to think about. But at the same time, it's not that surprising if you think about all of the negative feedback that the game has been receiving based on the early play of the game and screenshots and people coming out talking about the pay to win system and all the stuff locked behind paywalls. Now, after EA saw all the negative feedback within that same day, they came out and they said that they are going to be reducing the amount of in-game credits it takes to unlock Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader and other heroes by 75%. Now, this is not just a small decrease, this is a massive decrease of over half of the amount that they originally had put to unlock these heroes. So EA has been reading the comments, they have been taking on the community feedback, and they have made the relevant changes. But in my opinion, what is crazy about all of this is that they must have seen and they must have known before releasing this that this was something that the community wouldn't like. There's no way, in my opinion, that they went into this releasing the game with these paywalls and these pay-to-win systems thinking, yeah, everyone is going to be okay with this. It's going to be a long, hard grind for all of these players, and they'll be okay with it because we know most of them are going to just end up spending money to unlock these characters anyways. They definitely went into this thinking, and probably from direction from senior management and high-ups in EA telling them that let's just put it out there and let's hope and pray that we don't get any negative feedback on this so that we can take money from all of the players, get more money, and have these incredibly high paywalls to unlock these characters. At the end of the day, it just shows the systematic problem that we have within gaming right now with these paywalls, with these microtransactions, that companies actually think that they can put these out there and that us gamers will accept it. It's really good to see that people are fighting back against this and that there's so much press towards this that companies are immediately taking action and changing these terrible paywalls and microtransactions that they've implemented in their game. If history shows us anything, especially with the recent release of Shadow of War, is that these companies really don't look at these examples and take notes and make adjustments because of the backlash that these other games that were released before theirs have been getting. So I am not too optimistic that companies in the future will look at this Battlefront 2 problem and see that all the negative backlash and press it got before its release and not implement these microtransactions into their games. However, we can hope that they actually do and make the proper changes, because this negative press is definitely going to lose a bunch of sales for Battlefront 2. Just from evaluating social media, Reddit, and different things online, I can see comments of people saying they've canceled their pre-order, they're not going to pick it up. Me personally, I pre-ordered way back at E3 and I got $30 off of it, so I'm getting it for pretty cheap, and I'm on the cusp of canceling it right now, even for the discounted price. So at the end of the day, this is just a bad business move, and it's clear that EA was really just trying to play off the Star Wars franchise name, knowing how devoted their fans are, knowing that people who love Star Wars will go out there and purchase those characters for that extra money. This is just what I think. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you getting Battlefront 2? Did you have a pre-order and did you cancel it? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and I'll catch you in the next video.